instances, some of the children are being defiled on their way to school. Some schools require children to be there by 6 in the morning. So you get some of them leaving home by 4, 5. That is really unacceptable. It is against the school, the rules that are governing education. And we want to ensure that all the schools should support our efforts to make sure that children are operating in safe environment. We want also to ensure that children are protected from labor, forced labor at night, day, that leads to exposure to this environment. Again, I go back to our border operators. We rely on you because you are all over to protect these children. And we don't want cases where transporting also children back to and from school, some of the operators take advantage of these children and engage in acts of defilement. As such, we want to appreciate that the courts have taken this matter seriously. We have, in the last, I think, I'm told 9 months, we have about 157 suspects who are now in court, and most of them are in remand. This is impressive, and we need to continue. We need also the county government to establish a rescue center. We know that we had a vast discussion with the county women MP. She's doing something about that. And we need to support this sector. And county government needs to have as many rescue centers as possible to protect our children. I think those are basically the main, DIG, those are the main things, yeah? Yeah. And so the small issue of border conflict and stock theft, I think it's contained. The last time we had Baraza in Borabu there at the border between Kisii and Narok, I think we've made very good progress, and I want to thank the security team. I want to thank the team. I want to thank county and regional security team for continuing with Barazas to make sure that this is dealt with. Last, which I almost forgot, is the question of drugs and proliferation of illicit alcohol. This is also a very serious problem in this county. We have been briefed accordingly. There are few notorious drug traffickers here, and we have a plan. You will be reading in the news. Okay, you will be reporting in the news. We have a plan to deal with them. Particularly, there is a particular notorious gentleman here who is, I don't think the right word is a gentleman, it's a man. There is a notorious guy who operates from Migori to this town, to Malindi, and he has a particular network we have established, working with some lady and so forth. I don't want to divulge more information. We will be taking greater action. In the past, the courts have been very lenient to them, so we will have to devise more ways of making sure that drugs, dealing in drugs, selling drugs, drug trafficking is a transnational crime, and their connection from Tanzania all the way to other parts of the world. We must make them, they must feel the pain of engaging in this business, including confiscation of their property and their assets, and a lot of work will be done by the National Police Service to make sure that that is dealt with, we will show the people of Kisii and Kenya that there is no one who is untouchable. In some parts of the country where we have gone, we have dealt with such cases decisively. We also have cases of changa and other illicit alcohol. A lot of work is going on. We are going to have a conversation with our chiefs how to bolster that, the work they have been doing. But we also want to insist that we still need the support of the members of the public in that regard. Asante sana. I'll take 3 questions and then we call it a day.
Question number 1.
Let me start from there. How did you know that yours is number 1? Start from you. It's called Ndizi.
Yeah, Ndizi TV.
Ndizi TV. Very good.
Now that we have got by elections in November, and we all know learners are preparing for their final examination,
We've seen disruptions before. What is the safety measures from the internal ministry to make sure they are not affected by the disruptions of the police parade?
I think that the by-elections of November